boys and girls. I hope you're all having a great day. Today I thought we would do a little lesson and then we'll do a craft. So the first thing I'm going to do is ask you what something is. I'm going to hold something up and I want you to name what it is. You can say it right out loud if you know. Are you ready? What is this? What is that? Can you tell? If you said a bee, you're right. But don't worry, it's just a toy bee. And this is a really huge toy bee, right? Bees are not really this big. Boys and girls, did you know that bees are insects? But that not all bugs are insects. So if we were at school right now, we would be learning so much about insects. Today I wanted to talk about the characteristics or the parts of an insect. And then you'll be able to tell the difference between an insect and a bug that's not an insect. So there's something right behind me. Can you see it? Can you guess what it is? Let's see. I'll take that down. It's an insect. And this has all the parts of an insect that we're going to look at. So let's see. All insects have three main body parts. They have a head, a thorax, and an abdomen. So a head, thorax. Can you say thorax? Thorax. Yep. And the abdomen. Can you say abdomen? Ready? Abdomen. Good job. So let's label these parts. Let's start up here with the head. So this is his head. And attached to an insect's head, he has eyes and antennae. So let's hang those up too. So insects have eyes and they have antennae. We'll put it right up there so you can see. But something really cool about bugs' eyes, their eyes are called compound eyes. So humans' eyes, like our eyes, we have one lens that we see through. But insects have a whole bunch of lenses made up of hexagon shapes. How many sides does the hexagon have? Ready? Count with me. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And their eyes are really cool. They have a whole bunch of hexagons that are like hooked together and they can see. So I'm going to show you a picture of what that looks like. This is magnified or made a lot bigger. So that's a really, really close-up look at an insect's eye. Compound eyes let insects see all over the place instead of just looking at one thing. So I thought that was pretty cool. So the next body part of the insect is the thorax. This is between the head and the abdomen, and this is where the legs are connected. And how many legs does the insect have? Will you count them with me? Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So all insects have 6 legs, and that's an easy way to tell the difference between a bug that's an insect and a bug that's not. If the bug has more than 6 legs, it's not an insect. Here is the insect's abdomen. This is kind of like the tail of the insect. And then some insects, but not all of them, have wings. So I put wings on mine. So boys and girls, that's all the parts of an insect. I have a little song to sing to help you remember all the parts. Are you ready? It's to the tune of head, shoulders, knees, and toes. You want to sing with me? Here we go. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. Eyes, 6 legs, antenna, 2. Head, thorax, abdomen, abdomen. That's all. It's just a little simple song. Okay, boys and girls. Now we have learned the characteristics or the parts of an insect. So now I want to make an insect with you. Boys and girls, yesterday I was so excited. I heard the mail person coming up to my door and I knew there must be a package outside. So I got a package and it had my name on it, so I knew it was mine. But boys and girls, you got the same package that I did. So let's open it up and see what's inside here. There's some art supplies in here. So when you open the box, there's some of this packing paper, right? So actually you can use this for craft stuff too. So you might be able to save it. So I'm going to put that over there. And then when I opened it up, I found crayons, markers, some scissors, a glue stick, there's 2 pencils in here with a pencil sharpener. There's a writing journal. It looks very similar to our yellow books, but inside there's lines that you can write, or your parents can write for you. And there's construction paper. There's also a folder in there with a note for your parents or your grown-ups as well. So, with all this art supplies, you can start making some crafts, which I would love to see. I know that everybody this year really, really loves the art center, so I'm sure you have some great ideas. But using all the stuff we got in the art kit, I wanted to make an insect. So I had to pick out some colors, and I'm going to have my insect be blue and yellow and green. So the first thing I'm going to do is pick out my colors, and then I'm going to cut out the shapes. I'm just going to cut circles for my insect. Boys and girls, when you are using the stuff that's in your art kit, you want to make sure that you're being safe and being responsible. To be responsible with the art kit, make sure you ask permission or ask if it's okay to use what's in there. And then, if you're going to use your scissors, remember these are sharp. We only cut paper with scissors, but you should only cut paper that you're supposed to cut. It's a good idea to ask a grown-up to watch you cut so they can remind you to be safe. So, now I'm going to cut out the parts of my insect. So I'll start with green. I'll cut a circle out. So, to be safe with my scissors, my eyes are going to be watching what I'm cutting the whole time. And I'm only going to cut the paper. I'll cut out a circle. And remember, insects have 3 body parts. So there's one. And then the next circle is going to be yellow. And the last circle is blue. So you can just cut these out. If you decide to make an insect or a bug, you don't have to use these colors. You can use any colors you want. And I'm going to make an insect with mine, but boys and girls, you can make your own kind of bug. It doesn't have to be an insect. If you want to draw a bug that has 5 body parts and 20 legs, that's okay too. Whatever you want. But I would really love to see them when you're finished. Okay, so now I have my 3 body parts, and I wanted to glue them on something. So I actually cut off a piece of the packing paper, and I'm going to glue my insect right onto there. So now, to glue them on, I need my glue stick. I'm going to carefully take off the top. And remember, boys and girls, you don't have to roll it all the way up, because if you use it and it's all the way out, it'll break your glue stick and it'll waste a lot of glue. So this already has a little bit of glue sticking up. So I'm going to take my green, and I'm going to put my glue stick, get it all over there. Got the glue on there, and now I'm going to stick it on my paper. So my bug is going to have a green head, and the next part is the thorax. I'm going to put glue all on that and stick that down as well. And then his abdomen will be yellow. Put my glue. Boys and girls, also you want to be responsible with your glue stick. You should only be using it to glue stuff that you're doing for art, right? Okay. So now I have 3 body parts, but you know, I want my insect to have wings. So how can I make wings? I'm going to have yellow wings, and I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to cut out another circle. So I'm cutting it out. But wings aren't usually circle shaped. So I'm going to cut my circle in half and make it a semicircle, just like this. And now these are going to be my wings. So I'm going to glue them on. I'm going to put a little bit of the glue stick on here and stick it right on my paper. What else do insects have? I did want mine to be an insect. That's right, they need legs. So, boys and girls, I could cut the legs out of paper, but I do have crayons. So I'm going to actually draw my legs on my insect. Here's his wings. Here comes his legs. Remember, they come out of the thorax part of the insect. And there are 6. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Is that an insect? Well, we still need a couple parts, right? He needs some eyes. I'm going to color some eyes on here. And then he needs the antenna, or antennae. So, there's my insect. But my insect's going to be a happy insect, so I'm going to draw a smiley face. There you go. Boys and girls, this is just one example of what you can do with some of this stuff in your art kit. And like I said, you don't have to make a bug just like this. You can make one any way you want. It doesn't have to be an insect. Or if you decide, I don't really want to make a bug, you don't have to. You can use your art kit any way that you want to. But I really would love to see the pictures of the stuff that you create. Okay, boys and girls, I hope you enjoyed our lesson on insects, and I'm sure I will be speaking with you soon. Have a great day. Bye.